So a few years ago, my eyes were opened to the dark side of the construction industry. In 2006, young Qatari students took me to go and see the migrant worker camps. And since then, I've followed the unfolding issue of worker rights. In the last 6 months, more than 300 skyscrapers in the UAE have been put on hold or cancelled. Behind the headlines that lay behind these buildings is the fate of the often indentured construction worker, 1.1 million of them. Mainly Indian, Pakistani, Sri Lankan, and Nepalese, these laborers risk everything to make money for their families back home. They pay a middleman thousands of dollars to be there, and when they arrive, they find themselves in labor camps with no water, no air conditioning, and their passports taken away. While it's easy to point the finger at local officials and higher authorities, 99% of these people are hired by the private sector. And so therefore, we're equally, if not more, accountable. Groups like Build Safe UAE have emerged, but the numbers are simply overwhelming. In August 2008, UAE public officials noted that 40% of the country's 1,098 labor camps had violated minimum health and fire safety regulations. And last summer, more than 10,000 workers protested for the non-payment of wages, for the poor quality of food, and inadequate housing. And then the financial collapse happened. When the contractors have gone bust, as they've been over-leveraged like everyone else, the difference is everything goes missing. Documentation, passports, and tickets home for these workers. Currently, right now, thousands of workers are abandoned. There's no way back home, and there's no way and no proof of arrival. These are the boom and bust refugees. The question is, as a building professional, as an architect, an engineer, as a developer, if you know this is going on, as we go to the sites every single week, are you complacent or complicit in the human rights violations? So let's forget your environmental footprint. Let's think about your ethical footprints. What good is it to build a zero-carbon, energy-efficient complex when the labor producing this architectural gem is unethical at best? Now, recently I've been told I've been taking the high road. But quite frankly, on this issue, there is no other road. So let's not forget who's really paying the price of this financial collapse. And that as we worry about our next job in the office, the next design that we can get to keep our workers, let's not forget these men who are truly dying to work. Thank you.